Hey, superstars, how you guys doing today? I'm a little late, but I still got to show up and show out. But today I want to talk to you about the 4 systems, must-have systems, must-use systems that I use in my business. So today I just want to talk to you about that. I want to say happy Saturday to you guys, and I'm going to make sure to remind you guys to jump on the wait list because I got some news that I'm going to drop on you today, okay? All right, so let's talk about the 4 systems I use in my business. Like, these are the most important systems that I use in my business. Okay, let me know if you're ready. Put a 1 in the comment section, or just give me a shout out and just say hey to me. Just say hey girl, hey girl, hey, right? All right, so let's talk about number 1. I wrote it down so I won't forget. So number 1, the number 1 system that I use in my business is, look, my chair, I want to slide up a little bit. Okay. The number 1 system that I use in my business is my branding system. How do I bring awareness to what I do? And I think the branding system it's important for everybody in the emerging level, the expanding level, if you're in the influencing level of your business. So if you're just starting out, you need to have a branding system for your coaching business, right? If you're in the expanding level, maybe you got a couple of clients and now you're trying to expand into different areas, you need a branding system. And maybe you're an influencer and you like trying to make an impact, you're trying to even grow even more, you're trying to build a team, you still need to have a branding system. So I talked a little bit about the branding system last Saturday, and I talked about your visibility plan. Like, how are you showing up and showing out? I call it the show up and show out formula. How are you showing up online every single day that people are aware of your brand, like who you are, what do you do, what are your mission, who do you help, right? So you have to think about what is the system that you're putting in place that you're going to show up online every day, no matter how large your following is, how large of people who are following you, how much money you are making. You still have to be front and center in front of your ideal clients or your new clients that you're trying to attract. So you have to think about yourself as a true business. That's why I am so passionate and teaching you guys how to go from a coach to a coachpreneur, so that you have a little bit more of a business mindset. If you think of yourself as a business, a person who's running a coaching business, that your business is just not your coaching, that you actually have a full-fledged business, then you know that showing up and advertising your business is super important. We watch television. Some of us probably don't watch a lot of commercials because we have Hulu and Netflix, but still, there's commercials. There are people who put in ads in papers. They're doing that because they know how important it is to keep their brand in front of people, even if they don't even have a sales promotion, even if they are making transition from one brand to another or a new product to another. They are always aware of showing up in front of their ideal clients. So you need to make sure that you're doing the same. For myself, I have a visibility plan. How am I going to show up? When am I going to show up? How often am I going to show up? What platforms am I going to show up for, right? And you definitely want to do that as well. What is your branding system? So the branding system is my number 1 go-to thing, okay? Hello, Reese. How you doing? So you must have the same thing as well. Reese, I know. I don't. Do you know that you were in Charlotte? Like, did you know that I was in Charlotte as well? Did you know that? Aren't you in Charlotte, in the Charlotte area? If so, let me know, because I think you're in the Charlotte area and we need to connect because I'm in the Charlotte area as well. Okay, just let me know. All right, so I needed to get that off my mind. So that's number 1. The number 1 system is your branding system. So you definitely need to have that in place. The second system that you need to have in place is your client attraction system. So how are you bringing in clients? What's the process that you're using? You're probably just like, well, Alease, some people just reach out to me, right? Oh, we need to have a process for that, right? We need to have a system that you're bringing people in. So as you're sharing your brand with the world, right? However it is, if it's in video, if it's in posts, a couple of those posts need to be sending people to something like a freebie, so that you can capture their email and their name and email address, right? In that name and email address, you then can now start to send them through your income funnel. We're going to talk about that in a second. But you should have a client attraction system in place. in place so that you are always capturing leads, that you are always moving people through your funnel, that you can always reach out to them. Because I know you guys have heard this. We don't own Facebook. You know that, right? Because if we own Facebook, we probably wouldn't be on Facebook. We'll be spending up some money somewhere, right? You don't own Facebook, you don't own Instagram, you don't own LinkedIn, you don't own Pinterest, you don't own any of those people. So you definitely want to start capturing people's email addresses and finding a way so that you can reach out to them when you want to reach out to them. So you need to be capturing their email address. And I know sometimes we're just sleeping on it, right? We're just sleeping on it and saying like, I don't think I really need that right now. Oh, that's just too much in the concept. I get it. But that is one of my second systems, must-have systems I use in my business. I am always about capturing leads. Matter of fact, guys, today I woke up to money in my account because I have I have a client attraction system that moves people through my income funnel, which is the third system that we need. It's an income funnel, right? So let me see what you guys are saying. Y'all are flying through that. Yes, Reese, I'm in the Charlotte area. So if you want to hook up, we can, chit chat for a little while. Just let me know. Reese says, I'm in Charlotte. Yes, let's connect soon. I'll shoot you some availability. Awesome. Love it. Felicia says, I did not get a notification that you were on. Oh, maybe because I went on late. Maybe that's what it was. So a client attraction system, that's number 2. So the third system that I have in place is my income funnel. So how many of you are like making money in your sleep? That is one of my systems, right? I like waking up to PayPal ding dings and links and notifications and Square payments and all this kind of stuff. It's because I have an income funnel set up, right? Behind the scenes, there's money going in. And sometimes, guys, to be honest, I'm going to be really true with you. I'm going to be 100 with you. Sometimes I'm like, how did I just make this money? Like, I forget that I got several little funnels around that brings in, a couple of $100. It pays for my ads, right? So that I'm always bringing in some type of income. So you need an income system as well, income funnel system. Number 4, right? My last one, which is probably the biggest one that I know that we sleep on, and I know I slept on for years as well. I always used to give it an excuse like, I ain't got time for that, right? Guys, yeah, you got to have time for this. The number 4 system is your retention system or your loyalty system. How are you interacting with the people who are on your list on a daily or weekly or monthly basis? Everyone is not going to buy from you right then and there. Everyone might not sign up for your coaching services right then and there. So you need to still be building a relationship with them. Continue the relationship, right? Y'all understand, like, I don't know, it's been a long time since I dated, right? Glad I got my man right now. But y'all remember when you used to date, right? If someone took you out for a date and then all of a sudden they didn't ask you out again, you were like, what's wrong with me? Like, what's going on? And you forget that person. You go on and move on to the next person. That's what we do. So imagine if you're not continuing the relationship with your people on your list, they think you're just doing like a one-night stand. They want continued relationship. They want to still connect with you. So you want to have a system in place that you are continually connecting with your people. I call it my loyalty system or my retention system. You can call it your follow-up system. You can call it whatever you want to. But you should be engaging with your people on a regular basis, okay? For me, I have 3 touch points. 3 touch points. So I send out between 2 to 3 emails to my list every single week. Now, I'm going to be real with you. 100 with you. I didn't start off like that, right? I was barely sending off emails like once a month, okay? Until I realized how important it was to continue the engagement with them. Because if I was going to send out an email to make an offer to them, but I haven't been talking to them in months, they're going to look at me like, 1, they're not going to open up the emails because they're not used to opening up the emails. 2, they're going to be like, well, who this person is? I don't remember who that is. I mean, imagine. Some of you have signed up for some freebies, right? Somebody's lead magnet. And then you see all these emails popping up. You're like, who is this? How did they get my email? Like, you forget. So it's really important to continue a relationship, a loyalty plan. And the way you do that is send out emails weekly. So I told you guys I sent out an email I sent out what I call my Sunday vibes, right? So that's going to be sort of my inspirational motivation, right? I also sent out a link when I post something new to my blog. And then the third one is that I tell people, hey, catch us live. I got my live show on the Coach to Coach show. So I tend to do 2 to 3 touch points a week. I had to build up to that, down to be real, because it is time consuming. And I don't have anyone on my team that does that. That is me. That is me writing them. That's me sending them out. I'm doing all of it, okay? So that's the 4th system that you need to put in place. And I see that some of you are coming in a little later. I'm going to do a quick recap in just a second. But I want to make sure I'm checking everyone's comments, okay? So Reese says nothing should be too much unless you can. Also say you have too much money. Girl, I love that. And I know you're a night owl. I see that you be working late at night. I'm not that night owl kind of stuff, so you be putting in the work. You clearly be putting in the work. Felicia said, that's great. Reese says, income funnel system. Reese says, do you use MailChimp? Yes, ma'am. I am a MailChimp fanatic. I have been with MailChimp absolutely forever. And so definitely I use everything in MailChimp. I did think about a couple of months ago switching over to Active Campaign, but I had one of my mentors did a review of Active Campaign, and they told me that it was not mobile friendly. And what I've been using with MailChimp, I've been doing a lot of like sending out emails from my phone because I didn't have MailChimp app downloaded on my phone. But then I realized that, okay, MailChimp sends you a notification and says, hey, Alease, only like 55% of people open up your email. Do you want to resend it? Guys, I can do it from my phone and say, yes, resend. Like, I'm really loving MailChimp. And MailChimp has stepped up their game a lot. So definitely MailChimp is my best friend. Yes, Lord. Yes, love some MailChimp. I have the paid service. So just in case you ask me that, there's a lot more perks with the paid version of MailChimp. But for years, I started off with the free one. So good question. So Felicia is replying. Okay. It sure is. I'm all over here taking all kinds of notes. Awesome. Hello, Shanae. Reese says, do you have a team or who's on it? I'm the only person. I'm doing this all myself. Like, I don't have a team that does my MailChimp or email. I did have someone who was helping me post to my blog, but she was doing some of, but right now, let's just say this. Right now, it's just me. I'm just solo. I'm just doing all of it right now myself. And the way that I do that is that I plan out what I'm going to do quarterly. Like I plan out what I'm going to post for the month, what I'm going to post, month 2, month 3. So I'm really, how can I say it? Organized or consistent with that, because I knew if I did not do that, then I would be all over the place. And I use this, well, this is the old planner, but if you guys go to my website, I have the Entrepreneur Business and Marketing Planner, and I literally map out all of my content for the month. Like, so like you see these stickies and stuff like this, I put sticky notes for ideas, and then I come back and I add it to my calendar, right? And then I plan out what content I'm going to use. The content, I got it all. I don't want to unclamp this, but I got it all clamped up. But I use like vision boards to like vision board out what my planning is, like visualize my stuff. So I'm really a visual person. I know you guys didn't ask that. I just got really technical. But this is like my lifesaver, like literally my lifesaver, okay? Hey Cheryl, how you doing? So Reese says, I started playing with MailChimp. Looks great so far. It is absolutely phenomenal, right? Phenomenal. Reese says, let's see, this is very inspirational that you are a one-woman show and rocking it. Thank you, girl. Yes. And I'm going to be real with you. Sometimes, now, here's the real again, so off topic. Sometimes, Reese, I don't want to do nothing. Yesterday, I went to help a girlfriend out with her meal prepping. Now, you got me helping meal prepping, which is very scary about me cooking. But I've been doing so well with it. She saw that I was meal prepping, so I went to help her, right? And she lives like 45 minutes away from me. So that was a drive. So by the time I went grocery shopping with her, I cooked with her, and then I drove back home, I was tired. I didn't do no work. And Thursdays tend to be like my work day kind of thing. So that wasn't Thursday, that was Friday. That was yesterday. So definitely I have to really stick to my plan to stay focused, because sometimes I have days I don't want to do anything. Like I don't. And so I have to hustle during those off days. So Saturday today, after I finish this video with you guys, I'm going to hustle because I got some emails that I need to write and send out. Okay. And sometimes, again, here's the real thing, Reese. Some of those emails that you see, I don't know if you're on my email list, that go out on Sunday, like I just wrote them that day. Like they go out around about 4 or 5. I probably just wrote it at 2 o'clock. But I can do it from my phone. So that's what I really like about it now, that I can do all that from my phone, regardless of where I'm at. Okay. So Cheryl says, I'm on MailChimp now. I can't wait to purchase the planner. Yes. Now this is the old one. The new one has a little black girl magic on the front cover, right? And it will be updated again, but the planners are undated, meaning that there's no dates on it, so you can buy one anytime, and it doesn't matter, you can just put the dates on it. I purposely left it undated for that reason. Okay, so here's what I wanted to really jump on and talk to you guys about. I don't know if you know that I am doing the behind the scenes mastermind for September. Okay, is that right? September? Yes. Oh yeah, we're in August. September. For September. And the doors are going to open up on Tuesday, but only for those who are on my wait list. Okay, so let me go back. The behind the scenes mastermind. Now, I shared with you guys my 4 systems, right? My first system was that I have a brand awareness system. My second system is my client attraction system. My third is my income funnel system. And my fourth one is my retention or my loyalty system. In the behind the scenes mastermind, I am going to show you how I do all of that. Every single bit of it. You're also going to see how I am a one-woman show, as Reese just said, how I do all of this and balance all of my life, right? I'm going to even share with you how I did it when I was working a full-time job and doing this as a side hustle. So the behind the scenes mastermind, you literally are going to be able to look over my shoulder, and you're going to see everything I'm doing. Now, on top of that, in the mastermind, okay, you're not just going to watch what I'm doing. You're going to implement what I am doing. The mastermind is going to run for 7 weeks. 7 weeks. Now, I'm going to say this. If you have not signed up, right, for the mastermind to get on the wait list, the link is up above right here in the description. Now, let me just be real with you, okay? This mastermind is not for the lighthearted. If you don't want to put in the work, if you don't like doing certain things, right, in your business, like organizing yourself and putting systems together, then this mastermind is not for you. Now, if you are a new coach at this, then you want to join this, because then you learn everything before you get started. If you're a coach who's been doing this for a while and you like, look, I am struggling, like I need to figure out how to do all this so that I can start bringing in some real money, then you definitely want to join the mastermind. Okay, I am going to cover, you guys send me so many questions about how do you do this? How do you sell on webinars? How do you convert stuff? How do you get people to buy your stuff? How do you turn freebies or people who just want free stuff to pay stuff? You guys ask me all of those things, and I'm going to cover every single one of those questions inside of the mastermind, right? Starting September. But you can't get the new offer. You won't be able to join if you're not on my wait list. Again, the link is above. Okay. Now let me tell you what else is going on in this mastermind. Now I'm doing this off the top of my head, so mind you, okay? In this mastermind, we are going to meet on Sundays. Now, I know Sundays might not work for everybody, but I thought that was the best time. Sundays work because some of you do probably will be in the mastermind who work full time. Some of you might go to church in the afternoon, right? So evening, we're going to meet on Zoom together, right? We're going to have an orientation first. We're going to meet and greet. I'm going to partner you up with other people, another person. So you're going to have accountability partner. You're also going to have show and tell day. What is the show and tell? That means that you guys are going to show us what you have implemented from what I've taught you in the business, right? If you need scripts, can I say that? Scripts and templates and outlines, I'm going to give you all of that. Everything that I say on my webinars to get people to buy, I'm going to give you all of that, right? And then there are bonuses. You got 3 master classes that I'm going to give you as a bonus. Now, the price is super cheap for 7 weeks for you to learn everything that I'm going to share with you. And I'm going to give you a Coachpreneur certification, because the stuff that I'm going to share with you are things that I've learned in, oh my gosh, in over the 5 years that I've been in this business and all the trainings that I've taken. Look, guys, this is just one notebook right here of all the things that I've learned from one of my coaches. You guys are going to get all of that in 7 weeks from me, and you're going to implement. So this is why I said this mastermind is not for the lighthearted. You're not just going to watch me and be like, oh, that's good, girl, and take notes. You're going to show up. You're going to show out. You're going to show us what you have done, and you're going to implement some stuff. Now, I know I'm all over the place, but that's how excited I am about this. This is what you guys have asked me to do, and I have not been doing it, or I haven't done it because I was like, how am I going to set this up for you guys? Because there's so much I want to share with you that no one else is teaching you. One of the things that I realized that a lot of the coaches are doing, they're teaching you one thing, and then they charge you $2,000, $3,000 for this one thing, but you need all this other stuff. So I'm going to teach you about Facebook ads. I'm going to teach you that too. I'm going to teach you about the webinars, how to sell on a webinar, right? I'm going to show you how to set up all of your funnels in MailChimp. So you're going to master the MailChimp. I'm going to show you all of that stuff. So look, I know I am talking all over the place. Now, if you guys want this, you got to be on the wait list. I am going to release it on Tuesday. I'm only taking 20 people. It should really be less than 20 people, because I really want you guys to really implement this. But I'm only taking 20 people. And when I reach the 20 limit, that's it. That's it. So on the wait list, everyone who's on the wait list will get a special price that I won't even offer to the public. So when you guys get on the wait list, again, the link is above. So you definitely want to be on the wait list, because I'm going to open it on Tuesday at a very special price only for those on the wait list. And you have 7 days to jump on it, okay? Then after that, I will release it to the public. And then the public will have to pay, I think, $100 more. Okay? So, if you want to be part of this mastermind, you definitely want to click the link above. Now, guys, let me just tell you this again. One last thing. I am in the business of coaching, right? In the business. And I honestly want you guys to understand that I'm not doing this video to sell you into the mastermind, if that makes sense. I'm doing this because you guys have asked me to do this. And because I run a business, I have to charge. But I'm not going to charge just crazy fees for it. I should. And if my coach sees this, don't tell JR, okay? JR is going to kill me. But I want you guys to know this. 7 weeks with me in Zoom, and I'm partnering you guys up with each other, and we're going to do a show and tell, and you're going to implement all this stuff. I'm so excited. I don't know what to tell you. Get on the wait list, okay? I'm releasing this Tuesday. 20 spots. I just spit it everywhere. I ain't mean to do all that. 20 spots, okay? Wait list Tuesday. I think I'm going to release it around by 12 o'clock, and you guys have 7 days to jump on it, okay? Now, let me tell you this. Even at the price that I'm going to offer it, I still got installment payments. So if you can't afford the full payment, you can pay in installments. That's how much I love y'all. I want y'all to get this. Oh my gosh. I want y'all guys to have this. And it's not, again, let me just tell you, if you're not willing to put in the work, do not get on my wait list. And I'm going to be real with y'all. This ain't going to be no kumbaya moment. And we're going to work, and you're going to show and tell me, and you're going to implement. 7 weeks. You will have the exact same systems that I have in my business. 7 weeks. We start in September. We end in October. Yep. All right. You guys got all these comments coming in. Lord, I just fell out my seat. It was so funny. All right, guys. So Again, if you haven't, get on the wait list. Link is above. I just wanted to say, guys, thank you so much for hopping on with me. Those are the 4 systems. If you missed it again, the first system was I have a brand awareness system. The second one, client attraction. The third one, income funnel system. The fourth one is the loyalty or retention system. Okay. If you want to know how to do all of these things, you want to be part of the behind the scenes mastermind. All right. So you guys, Daphne said, girl, do not get on my... Daphne, you so fun. All right, guys. So you guys have an awesome and blessed day. I'll be talking to y'all later. Peace out.